The White Room masterpiece, Kiyotaka Ayanokoji, the genius that seems to be 20 moves ahead in any situation. Koji is easily the best part of Classroom of Elite, in my opinion. Just a golden main character. He is vastly different from your usual main protagonist, and this difference is one of the biggest reasons why he is such an elite character. In many animes, the main characters are usually the goodest of good. And not to say this is a bad thing, but it can get stale to the audience sometimes if the character is not done right. This is why you see a lot more of the audience gravitating to the villains or the edgy good guy as their favorite character. You will see this a lot with really any fictional media, DC, Marvel, anime, video games, etc. Even in WWE wrestling. A prime example of this is Roman Reigns. He was hated as the cookie cutter good guy, but became beloved as the orphan villain. In the case of Koji, he is neither a bad guy or a good guy, and this is what makes him unique from many main characters. He is a character that walks the middle line of light and dark based on how he grew up. There are times where the viewers are cheering for him, and there are times where the viewers are shaking their heads at the decisions he makes throughout the series. And this is what makes him such a fascinating character. The White Room created this elite, monstrous character. The White Room is a top secret, extremely controlled educational institution that fosters artificial genius children. The White Room raises children from infancy and forces brutal training in liberal arts, physical training, and psychological conditioning. These children learn advanced liberal art, academics in mathematics, science, political science, writing, etc. Really anything dealing with academics. They learn at an advanced level far beyond your regular adults. They also learn advanced physical arts such as boxing and karate. These students learn all types of techniques at an advanced level. This is not normal training, as I said earlier. The training is brutal. It is so brutal, in fact, the White Room has extreme dropout rates. But the thing that makes Koji neither good nor evil is the psychological conditioning. This basically consists of encouraging the White Room students to suppress their emotions and view others as tools to be used. Within the series, Koji has many moments where he calls other students tools within his internal thoughts. Koji is known as the masterpiece of the White Room because Koji survived the training and mastered everything in the famous fourth generation. The fourth generation of the White Room had the most brutal and grueling curriculum of any generation, and Koji survived and mastered everything. The White Room created a monster, and the crazy part about the White Room is that the person who founded this institution is no other than Koji's father. Koji's father did so to prove environment trumps genetic genius, and so far into the series, he has been proven right. At some point, after mastering everything in the White Room, Koji escaped the White Room and enrolled in the Tokyo Metropolitan Advanced Nurturing High School. Now, this school is a boarding school that fosters future elite individuals for society. But unlike the White Room, these students are given extreme freedom and receive monthly checks called private points. However, the school is defined by extreme competition and a class system hierarchy of Class A through D. Class A represents the elite of the elite, and Class D represents the defective individuals, and Class B and C are somewhere in between those two descriptions. The concept of the nurturing high school is competition to earn points and rise in the ranks as a class until graduation. Class A can fall all the way to Class D, and Class D can rise to Class A. The objective for Class A is to stay Class A, and the other classes below objective is to become Class A. The class that has the title of A by graduation is guaranteed automatic acceptance into any career path they choose. This is where we first get introduced to Koji as the main character, and he's in Class D. Now, Koji is in Class D because he scored 50 on every single subject, but he did this on purpose so he would stay under the radar and avoid standing out. Koji just wanted to experience freedom and a normal life that he never experienced in the White Room. The goal was to let his classmates handle all the high-stakes competition between classes while he just did enough not to get kicked out. The crazy part is Koji considers the school to be normal, although it is an elite school to be at, but it makes sense because he experienced the White Room. This nurturing high school is nothing compared to the White Room. It is important to mention that only a few people know about the White Room. Now, staying under the radar, did not last too long for that dog Koji. Circumstances had happened to get Koji to be more involved in helping Class D reach Class A. As viewers, we see superior excellence from Koji compared to the other students at the nurturing high school over and over. These moments make us root for him because of the coolness and aura that Koji has about him. But the story always reminds us that Koji has no emotions and sees people as nothing but tools to be used to achieve an objective. The Classroom of Elite story plays with our emotions because Koji has moments where he says something or does something that shows genuine care for another student, but then he does something that reminds you that he is from the White Room. The dynamic of this character is so great because there are moments where we feel Koji is a good guy. And then there are moments where you question if he is a villain instead of a protagonist. This is what makes this character so great because he is neither good nor evil. The White Room teaches of encouraging the students to suppress emotions and view others as tools, created a main character with no emotion. There is no ill or good intent in Koji's decisions. Everything he does are logical decisions to win or to learn. Yes, the decisions that Koji makes are harsh and cold, but those decisions are not rooted out of evil. Man, Classroom of the Elite be having us on a roller coaster of emotions with this character. Sometimes we see some hope, but then the hope goes away. Koji is truly a one-of-a-kind main character. Like I said earlier, Koji is easily the best part of Classroom of the Elite. It is always intriguing to see what plan he comes up with to overcome problems for the class and himself. It is even intriguing on how he uses people as tools because he seems to always say the right thing. I am looking forward to seeing how the story progresses and finding out Koji's end goal in the future, because who knows if Koji will break the chains of the White Room and start having emotions. Will everybody in Class D and the other classes find out Koji is from the White Room? Will the White Room get exposed to the public? Who knows? I just know that Koji truly is up there with the best main characters in all the anime because there is no other main character that is like him. But this is just my opinion and the end of the video. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit like and subscribe down below. If anything stood out to you or you have anything else to add, please let me know down below. Till next time.